Oh, why am I holding copper? Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the farm. So, yesterday was pretty good. We had a fun time at the trout derby. We even got a nice little ancient sword artifact, so we can turn that into Gunther for the museum. But that is not what we're going to be doing today. Today, we're going back to Ginger Island for some fun things to do. So, with to-do being said, let's pull up the to-do list. So the first thing I would like to do today is hopefully find the frog bone. So there's the frog skeleton that we can find by chopping up little brushes and bushes in the jungle area of Ginger Island. So hopefully, with good luck, we can catch one. Or, I say catch one, find one. The next thing I want to do is collect 4 walnuts. Because by collecting 4 walnuts, we will finally be able to open the purple door that is locked away by having to by gathering 100 golden walnuts. And we're only 4 away, so hopefully we can get the 4 that we need. And finally, I would like to hopefully possibly collect 1 snake vertebrae. So maybe we can get it. The best way to find it is by digging up artifact spots in the west side of Ginger Island or by mining the mussel rocks. So it's also a possibility, but it's also unlikely. So fingers crossed for that one for sure. But those are the to-do list items, so we can move it out of the way and bring in today's daily question. So this is a challenge, not a challenge, but like it's something I want everybody to think about here. Which do you find is harder, filling out the museum or catching all the fish? So currently, technically speaking, I have caught all the fish. The rest are crab pot fish that I just haven't turned in yet for some reason, but that's all that's left for my fish. I've caught all of them, basically. But on the flip side of it, missing a bunch of artifacts in a museum. So I personally find it harder to fill out the museum than I do catching all the fish. But that's just me. Let me know what your opinion is in the comment section below. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video, shall we? First things first, let's talk to the wife. Hello, Leah. I'm gonna take a nature walk today. I need to get out of the house. Sounds good. Here, I have this for you. Drink up and have a good time. It's a really nice gift. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, let me say hi to my boy. My boy, Calvin. He's sleeping. He be sleeping. He snooze. All right. Oh, the blueberries. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nothing like just getting a little bit of cash. And you know what? No, those aren't even close to being done. I was gonna say, hey, maybe we can put some starfruit in the keg shed. Nah, I think I'm just gonna do another round of blueberry wine. But I gotta make sure I put one of them in a cask. That way I can get that started for the final bundle in the Joja Mart. So gotta do that. Don't want to forget. So at this time next week, which will be, what, fall 1 or something like that? Right? I think that's fall 1. It's crazy that we're already like a week away from fall of year 2. Where did the years go? All right, anyway, I didn't even notice we had mail, so let's see what we got going on here. Haley, ClayDoh, I thought it would be fun to write you a note. I had so much fun with the cows yesterday. Wow, I cannot speak today. I'm starting to understand why you chose the farmer's life. Hope to see you soon, from Haley. That's cute. I'm glad she enjoyed her time with the cows. Let's see. You know what I need to do before I do anything? Like before going to Ginger Island today? I need to go to, oh, those are definitely almost done. I need to go to Marnie's place and buy some hay. Because I'm getting low. I think I'm like less than 50 hay away from that being done. Done and dusted in the in the in the hay department. That's what I was gonna say. I feel bad turning in these gold ancient fruits into seeds because, you know, we could use them for the final bundle. I mean, you could turn 5 of them in for that, but I think I can do it without. I mean, caviar would probably be the only one, really. Because I think I'd have to wait until fall or winter to start catching sturgeons. And I think it's winter. Grow already! Okay, thank you. 5 more seeds to add to the collection. Beautiful. Only 2 rows remain, technically. Like 1 and change. All right, well, let's grab our daily bait and crimson fish roe here. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's put all this stuff in storage. And if I'm going to be going to Ginger Island today, I want to make sure I'm grabbing all of my other amenities, such as the... where is it? No, I don't need one of those, actually. You know what? I'm going to take one as a safety net just to be sure, but I don't think I'm going to need a warp totem to the farm. Where is it? I need... Yeah. I only need 20 because I don't have a slime charmer. Sorry, a slime charmer ring just yet. But having that, I'll be able to fuse the napalm ring with the iridium band. And I believe that's all I need right now. You know what I could do while I'm out and about? Let's turn some of these gold into bars, because we're going to need it for the crystallarium shed that we want to build eventually, because it is expensive. 5 gold bars for just 1. We can make exactly 1 crystallarium right now with the resources that we have, which is not good at all. So we got to fix that. All right, there are just a couple more things I got to put away before doing anything else. So let's do that. So let's go to the silo here. Put these guys away. Does it tell me how much I have in the silo? Okay, 61. Yeah, so running low on that, but it's fine. We have some hay left. And I'm going to stop by Marnie's place before doing anything. So let's put this in there. Let's go and put the bowler hat I got away as well. All right, we should be good to go. So here's the plan. We'll swing by Marnie's place. Then we'll go to the museum and Clint's place. And then we go to Ginger Island. Because I don't think the things I want to do on Ginger Island is going to take too long. The only thing that could be, you know, the problem child is collecting 4 walnuts. That one's certainly a toss-up. And luckily, we bought the book because we used the animal catalog. We did finally buy that. So I need to buy about 100 pieces of hay. I don't need to turn that in right now, but having that is going to be very beneficial. All right, so let's go to the museum first and turn in the ancient sword. I think we're on track to get yet another reward. And you know what? Since Haley's here, hi Haley. I can't talk to you. It was fun taking pictures, but I had to shower for 2 hours to get the mud out of my hair. Wow, you're really bad at taking a shower if it took 2 hours to get all the mud out of your hair. Just use some good old-fashioned shampoo. One of those nice quality ones, not like the one you'd buy at like Aldi or something. Alright, anyway, let's donate the sword to the museum. Boom. Yeah, we gotta be getting close to another museum reward. And you know, one of these days I'm gonna really organize the items we got in the museum, because I didn't show it in my perfection farm because I forgot, but my museum, it's pretty cool. Nice. 5 more mega bombs. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and just put those away so I don't accidentally use them. That would suck. All right, we got all the Pelican Town, Stardew Valley farm stuff all done and dusted. So now it's time to go to Ginger Island. And you know what? Let's grab these guys out of the crab pots. Put some more bait in the crab pots. And we'll see if I can actually start, you know, getting some of these things. So I just got a crab and an oyster. So that's 2. No, that's 1. I've already caught an oyster. Okay. No, that's fine. But yeah, I need to start actually doing the crab pot crap. And actually, you know, trying to complete my fishing collection. Oh, that's right. It's raining. Sweet. Okay, so we have a ruby. So I need to... This is actually a good thing that just happened. Because when it rains, there are 4 of those various birds that can spawn. 1 down here, 1 over there, 1 on this side, and 1 up here. You need to keep track of where they spawn because there's a puzzle that correlates to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ruby in the chest right here. I wish I could organize it like I would in Minecraft. But let me just... I need someone to remind me when the time comes, the ruby is down. All right. None of my plants are done, which is fine. So let's real quick mine these little stones here. I don't even think I checked my luck today, but hopefully it's enough where I could potentially get at least one snake vertebrae, right? Right? Maybe. It's a lot of mussels, but no. Alas. I don't even see any dig spots either. Oh, but I did get 2 urchins. That sells for a little bit. Not like a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay, well, let's actually just like sell all this stuff real quick. Can you get golden walnuts out of golden coconuts? Problem is, I've only seen 2 golden coconuts now that I really think about it. So not really a viable way of getting things here. All right, well, that's a failure right there because I'm not going to find a snake bone otherwise. I mean, I could get lucky, I think, up there finding some artifact troves, but... All right, so the next thing here is the frog bones, which I can get by... Boom! There it is! Oh, multiple mummified frogs. That was pretty easy then. And if only I had a banana, because that's what I was talking about earlier. But I don't have one. But we can turn in the frog to the museum and get that. So that is one more golden walnut for me. I don't know why I'm still just going through this as if I haven't found it yet, but you know, I felt like it. This is the thing that I was talking about here though. So the 4 birds can spawn on each side of the island. We got the ruby, which will be down here. And hello. That's one more. Nice. I forgot to bring my slingshot. And I keep forgetting that because there is a... You know what I could do? Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's use the warp totem. Go back to the farm. Hello, rascal. But I am going to grab my warp totem to Ginger Island, but then the other warp totem back here. So I can grab my slingshot out of this chest, which still has the ammo in it. And I right-clicked instead of left-click. Don't know why I did that. But now we finally have my slingshot that I can bring to Ginger Island. So let's also grab these 2 guys and head back. Okay, so now we're good. And I have 97 out of the 100 golden walnuts required to get inside that back room. However, there are still many more. I don't know why I just tried to... I'm silly. I don't know why I just did that. But anyway, there are many more golden walnuts outside of just the 100. So there's plenty more to find. But let's donate you. To think. Generations have come and gone while this little bone lay hidden beneath the soil. Now it's mine. And would you look at that? With this donation, we've got another full set piece complete. I've got a little something waiting for you behind the counter when you're ready for it. I am quite ready for it. Nice. All right, that brings me to 98. Just 2 left. And we're going to get a third one right here. I believe, yeah, if you shoot that tree right there with a better shot than what I did last time, you get another golden walnut. All right, so we need 1 more. But one thing I want to do really quick first is take this. I need those. All right, so let's go to the volcano, the top of it anyway, and combine some rings here. All right, so the iridium band and the napalm ring with 20 cinder shards. So does that design flip when it... Okay, it does. Cool. All right. There we go. So now we have a combined ring of the iridium band and the napalm ring. So not only do I have a 10 plus attack damage with an attraction or a magnet and glowing effect, but I also have an explosion effect when I defeat enemies. Beautiful. And you know what I kind of want to do a little bit? Let's do a little bit of digging in the volcano. Because there isn't really anything left for me to do right now, so why not, right? What's the harm? Plus, we get to check out our new bonuses. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Explosion-based combat now. I actually don't know if there's any items or enemies that can drop golden walnuts at this point. I'm genuinely not sure. You know, I wish there was also an enchantment on the pickaxe that would allow me to break rocks like this in one swing. Because I think these are the only rocks that are left in the game where I can't destroy them in one go. I have to always hit them twice. Hello, fire spirits. I think we're also a long ways out from having enough of these guys to add to the Monster Hunter quests. But I do know one thing's for sure. We are getting close with slimes. Oh, hello. Let me just destroy you for the gem. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yet another slime for me to lay waste to. Nice. Some coal. Always a fan of collecting some coal. Oh, coal is 2 hits too. Interesting. Certainly wasn't expecting that, I'll tell you what. Alright, there we go. Make a little bridge. Take out this tiger slime. Beautiful. Can I not? Really? I can't fit there? There we go. Now I can. Nice. Amethyst. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to take a look at like how many slimes I actually need for the slime hunter quest. Because I know we're in like the I wanted to say like around 960, around that mark. But again, I'm not fully sure. And a lot of items though. I enjoy seeing my enemies literally explode when I lay waste to them. Alright, let's take on this tiger slime right here. Nice. Ooh, and a cinder shard. Beautiful. Make our little bridge here. I'm basically just slime hunting at this point. I mean, if I really wanted to slime hunt, I could just go to like the lower levels of the mines and just start terrorizing them down there. But I'm also able to access these little guys here, which we're also still working on as well. But this guy clearly doesn't want to come and attack me when I'm not holding, or when I'm holding my sword, which, you know, I don't entirely blame him, but it's not cool at the same time. Oh, there we go. That's 100. All right, well, let's make it to floor 5 here. And if I can, I think there's a escape route that we can buy from the parrot that's there, so that'll be helpful. But then we'll go to the purple room. Start taking out this guy. Ooh, yet another mega bomb. Holy cow, there are a lot of cinder shards here. But watch, I'm gonna get like 1 on all of them. And we can have a little snack here. Oh, I got 2 of them. Well, I'm gonna eat 1 because I need it. Beautiful. Okay. Hit that. All right, so there's another button somewhere, so everybody be looking. Ooh, some gold as well. I'm not seeing... Okay, there's the other button. Press it right there. Beautiful. All right, well, let's mine this gold first before I head out. Nice. 3 pieces of gold. Always very helpful. All right, so... Hello? Exit shortcut for 5 golden walnuts. I just so happen to have that. Build away, my beautiful pelicans, you. I don't know why I just called you pelicans. That is absolutely not what you are. My apologies, original gangsters. Ooh, another magma cup. Cinder clown shoes. Don't need those guys. I think the shoes I have are pretty dang good. I don't think anything is better than the mermaid boots. Although I could be wrong, but I just don't think that's the case. Alright, so it's almost midnight, but I know we have enough time to do what I want to do here, so let's quickly head over to the door. The door! The door! The door is everything, all that once was and all that will be. I don't think anybody will ever understand that reference, but if you do, you're pretty awesome. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Well, this is it. This is what 100 golden walnuts will net you. And we pretty much got to use the the warp totem right away, but... Alright, here we go. Hello, Mr. Quee. I have arrived. Well, well, well. Look who's made it to my secret walnut room. Indeed, it is I. I'm truly impressed. Even though you only needed a fraction of the walnuts to gain full access to the island, you decided to push yourself further. Your desire to enter the secret door was so strong that you went above and beyond to get inside. That drive is what sets you apart, kid. You've got a very special energy. Why, thank you. It's called grit. That being said, you weren't under the impression that the challenge ended here, were you? No. In fact, the challenge has just begun. You see, kid, when you complete this challenge, you'll be blue like me. On your left, you'll find a board with some very interesting opportunities. These challenges, which I've designed just for you, will push you to your very limit. However, if you can successfully conquer my challenges, you'll earn an exclusive currency. I call them Quee Gems. Interesting. Just don't put them in your mouth, kid. They're highly radioactive. I wasn't planning to, but, you know, that discourages me. You can use the machine on your right here to trade these Quee Gems for rare and powerful rewards. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yes. I have a feeling someone like you will enjoy this very much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have important business to attend to. Like what, just staring at your monitor? Well, I mean, while we're here, let's check out what we got. So, Quee's Hungry Challenge. Your task is to make it to level 100 in the Skull Cavern. However, you can't eat or drink anything while there. Okay, and you have 7 days to do that. The next one, Extended Family. Family members of the legendary fish have returned to the valley. You have 3 days to catch Mrs. Angler, Glacier Fish Jr., Son of Crimson Fish, Radioactive Carp, and the Legend 2. Ooh. Shoot, those are tough ones. Those are tough. I think... Hear me out, guys. I think we start the Extended Family today, even though it's midnight. We will do it tomorrow on Tuesday, but that will be our main quest line going for the next couple days. So I think we're going to accept this because here's the thing. We can catch multiples of these. So let's say, for example, I catch all of them except Mrs. Angler. I can keep catching the Legend 2 multiple times until I catch Mrs. Angler, making the challenge end. So I could potentially have multiple fish ponds with Legend 2 row growing, essentially. I could get a whole bunch of Legend 2 row. I can start saving golden animal crackers and really starting to make my money's worth of those fish ponds. So I think that's the smart move. We're going to accept this quest. So I think it's going to be good. And let's over here check our rewards. So we can get some Junimo chests. Through the power of forest magic, every Junimo chest links to the same stash. So basically ender chests, a horse flute for 50. Playing this flute will summon your horse and only works outdoors. That's also super big. Pierre's missing stock list. Pierre might be interested in this. If I remember correctly, this allows Pierre to sell any seed during any season. So that's kind of huge. The hopper, items placed inside will automatically be loaded into the machine in front of it. I mean, what do you expect from a hopper, right? Enricher. Place on a sprinkler and load with fertilizer to automatically apply it when planting seeds nearby. Don't really have any interest in that, but the pressure nozzle here, place on a sprinkler to increase its watering range. So I can use this, especially in the greenhouse, to knock down the iridium sprinklers I have in there from 6 to 4. So that's kind of huge too, especially considering it gives me 4 pressure nozzles. So that's kind of big. Key to the town. Allows access to all buildings at town at any time of day. That one is huge. But this is the most important one right here. Galaxy Soul. Forge 3 of these into a galaxy weapon to unleash its final form. So my galaxy sword right here can turn into something even better with these guys. And there isn't really... Okay, so the heavy tapper and the hyperspeed grow. So there is some recipes down here that are absolutely worth it. Like, for example, this heavy tapper placed on a maple, oak, or pine tree. And it only takes, I believe, 3 days for the heavy tapper to work compared to the regular tapper's week. So there are a lot of good things here. So we're going to have to be checking in on this quest board here every now and again, because there are a lot of key gems that I'm going to need, or Quee gems, to actually complete everything here. Also, Quee seasoning. We can combine that with the seafoam pudding like I tried the other day and actually get the item that I was trying to get from yesterday. So, a lot of things that I can do here. And finally, what's this guy? Perfection Tracker. Forage and produce shipped. Nice, nice. Obelisks on farm. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Golden clock. No. No. Great friends. 5%. Yikes. Farmer level. 25 out of 25. Wait, do I have? Hold on. Found all star drops. No. Cooking recipes made 2%. Crafting recipes made 22. Yeah, fish caught. Yep. I'm sorry. Do I have the... No, okay. Okay. We're getting close, though. We're only less than 5,000 away, so that's kind of big. No, a little over 5,000 away. Sorry, my bad. Can't do math. That's fine. Okay, well, that's that. Pretty good, I'd say. Shoot. Okay. Well, that might conclude today's episode. But first, let's sell some of these items here. So I can sell the emerald, the amethyst. You I don't need. And I'm going to sell this guy. So, I mean, the iridium ones are really all I care about. So, okay. Perfect. Let's call it a day, shall we? All right. Good night, Rascal. Good night, Leah. Good night, Calvin. Good night, Trout on the Wall. And let's check our to-do list. So, we did find the frog bones. So that's 1. We did collect 4 golden walnuts, unlocking the key room, or Quee room, so 2. But we didn't find a snake vertebrae, so we're going to have to stick with just 2 out of 3 complete today. Which is a little annoying, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. Even if you really want it to work out the way you want it to. But, oh well. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. And we will today. So that's it for the to-do list. But let's check our profits before we end the video off, shall we? Let's see what we got going on here. Not too shabby. Again, 8,000 from the peppers and the blueberries. We will absolutely take that. 12,000 G in a day again. Beautiful. All right, well, that is it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. But as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley content. Bye!